actors portraying life in the American West during the gold rush of the mid-1800s. In those days, gunfights broke out in towns like Oatman, where outlaws robbed banks to steal the gold. Today, Oatman stages reenactments a couple times a day for tourists who want to go back in time and see what life in the Old West was like. Shabby, violent, and somewhat spectacular.
Our country is very young compared to the European countries and the Asian countries, so they're fascinated with the Wild West. And they like to come over and, the cowboys and, all the different things, the miners. This is actually a mining community.
Gold was first found in this part of Arizona in the late 1800s. Oatman was founded a few decades later as prospectors arrived in search of a fortune. The population grew to just nearly 10,000, making it the biggest town in this region. After World War II, many left mining and Oatman to find different work. The population dropped to a mere 300 residents. But Oatman came back to life 4 decades later, this time as a tourist destination. Big Mike Fox says he found freedom when he moved here in 1980s.
I live by my own wits and my own decisions in my own way. And then nobody's telling me what I have to do, or, you got to go do this, you got to have insurance, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, I live the way I want to live.
And he can afford to do that, thanks to gold digging. That's not a joke, there's still gold in Oatman. Geologists estimate that at least 70 million ounces of the precious metal are still buried in these mountains. But tourism is what's saving this town, where there's plenty to see. Friendly Burros, the hotel where Hollywood actors Clark Gable and Carol Lombard spent their honeymoon, and of course, ghosts. It wouldn't be a Wild West town without them. Genia Dulot for VOA News, Oatman, Arizona.